we'll start off with that and you can catch up.
Okay.
Right, so let's have a look to see where we've got jobs to now. Loads of jobs, right. We can go down to Bar, Innsbruck,
Innsbruck is it?
back to Napoli, across to Nice. Mrs. Jenks is destroying the kitchen.
I've got one to Nice.
You've got one to Nice. That might actually be quite a nice route if they've modelled that well as well.
I'll have a look. We should have something going that way, I'm sure.
Ancona, another one to Nice. Firenze to Ancona, back to Rome, back on to Venezia, Milan, Livorno, Bologna.
Yeah, I've got Livorno. Livorno. Is it Livorno? Livorno?
I don't know. The TV's too far away for me to read that.
It's Livorno, yes.
I've got a family of 4 that I can take.
Where they want to go to?
Going to Nice.
What? Is that how it works when you have a car? You're like literally a taxi.
I'm joking.
I don't know. I've never bought a car in this game.
Oh.
Leave me alone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm gonna pat you on the head. There. Yeah, I've got a job to Nice I can do.
Yeah. Okay. It sounds like we're going to Nice
Nice it
Yeah.
is.
because it's nicer,
Yeah,
much nicer in Nice.
Looks like I'm gonna take the wood with me this time.
What? Are they offloading it from Nelson's truck and into the back of your car?
Yeah. Oh, I've changed. I'm not in the car anymore. Just to let you know. Yeah, that would have been funny. Me towing some wood. I probably would have got banned
Excuse
for
me.
doing that.
If Mrs. Jenks is destroying the kitchen, maybe she's trying to give me a hint that she needs a new kitchen for Christmas. It's not that. What Mrs. Jenks wants for in regards to a kitchen is to turn the living room and the kitchen into the kitchen and move the living room into another room that we don't have. So, yeah.
Right, guys, you carry on because my job's in. I've got to pick up like 85 miles away.
Okay. Well, you might actually be coming down by me because I'm not in town and it is quite a long way back to town.
Well, this is 85 miles away, so I'm actually kind of a long way away, I think. Right, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm 86 miles away.
Okay, so I think. Where are you guys actually picking up from? Do you know your
Somewhere
companies?
Somewhere near Livorno, which was
Okay.
actually. But anyway,
There's two down there. There's one called Libella and one called Salso.
hang on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, where we're going isn't there, but is that where you've got to go? Is it?
No. Well, I'm already at mine, and I can't. I've got no chance of reading mine. That's far too small.
Okay.
But it's
Well,
just.
I'm not too far away from where it says Libella and Salsa. Is that where you're at?
Yeah.
Please, Tony, you're gonna work.
So shall we meet at the petrol station between the two?
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
in.
okay. Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Where have you got to go now, Sam?
I think I'm around where CK is.
So that's Salso.
I'm 85 miles away from picking up.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see it on the radar yet, but I'm gonna head to wherever that is, where that petrol station is then.
All right.
Yeah, I've got to go to that SALSRL again.
Is that the one next to Livorno?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
right.
that's it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
I will put that up as my destination point, and we'll go there.
I've got a garage in Milan, so I can meet you somewhere.
In Milan. Where's Milan? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then, Gavd, we're gonna head. We're gonna come up the A10,
Right.
and then we should be at the end of the A10. We should be hanging a left. Oh no, it is the A10. If you come down the A7,
Yeah.
that will then turn into the A10 after a rather messy junction.
Oh yeah, I know which part. Yeah.
Yeah, if you meet us just after that junction,
Right. Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
So you're meeting us north around here, north of Geneva,
Right. Okay.
and we'll see you there.
Right.
Does that then mean that Sam, you're not going to take us on a wild goose chase again?
Like you always
No, I'll
will
leave
do.
that to Cab now he's turned up.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, hi. Don't put me onto a wild goose chase.
No, Sam took your a leaf out of your book, Gav, and took us on a wild goose chase earlier.
Oh, did he now?
Yeah,
Oh, no, Sam.
he'd forgotten to.
Tales, Captain.
Hey,
I said you're telling tales.
am I? He'd forgotten to remove a waypoint and took us all the way down to a city we didn't need to go.
Oh.
Jellybean says no promises, but I have no idea what he's not promising to. I don't know. Is it Mrs. Jenks' kitchen?
Oh.
Right, let's get this row on the show. Let's get the row on the show.
Oh, huh.
On the show. Let's get the row on the show. Right, so I believe we're leaving Italy now. And we'll be popping into France for a moment.
Yeah, but you're only going to Nice.
Yeah, well. How many of you guys, probably none, have ever heard of the musical called The Boyfriend?
No.
No, but I've heard of the musical called The Girlfriend.
Have you?
Was it?
Sure,
I met one called Seven Brothers.
Is that related to the Seven Dwarfs?
Yeah.
I think they were the Seven Brothers. No promise not. Oh, no promises not to take me the wrong way. Ah, okay. Mrs. Jenks thought you were promising her a new kitchen. Used to do that swapping letters things years ago. What swapping letters things? I'm confused. Chat is confusing me tonight.
Swapping that, it sounds a bit like Countdown to me.
Have I seen the Harry Potter musical? Please. No. Definitely not. Harry Potter musical.
It's probably a magical musical.
Yeah. Don't know why, but that's just put the Toys R Us music into my mind. Oh, get the row on the show. Oh, like that. Yeah, well, I always do things factorbund. It's something that me and my dad still do. It's a bit of a Jenksism, that one. It's called A Very Potter Musical. It's actually pretty good. Have you guys ever heard of Matilda the musical? Now that's supposed to be really good.
Is that where she waltzes?
Yes.
Waltz Matilda.
I actually got that one. I know of Waltzing Matilda. No, it's based on Roald Dahl's Matilda.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yes, you get things factorbund.
I thought you'd be around here, but you're not, are you?
I'm making me way.
Oh, okay. I thought you were kind of there already.
No.
That's
Oh,
right.
I've got a job to Nice as well.
Patience, patience, my dear friend, patience. If I hit this barrier now, I got a feeling I'm dropping into a ravine.
Oh wow, this service.
Yes, I am. My gosh, that's a deep ravine. Let's take these corners as quick as we can, as normal.
Right, I'll meet you at Genova.
Right, I've just found somewhere to park.
Okay.
I'll just wait here.
Gav, just north of Geneva, please.
Yeah, I know where.
Tim Minchin did write it, and it is a very good musical. Scotsman's back. So, West Bank. Irascible.
Whether you're going to Leeds Island.
I'm going to park up by the picnic tables.
Irascible, go and sit on the naughty step for 5 minutes, please. You've seen the ones you've seen through Blood Brothers, Mamma Mia, Les Mis. Les Mis is awesome. A Harry Potter musical, a Harry Potter sequel. Not sure which other ones I've seen, but you do like musicals. I love musicals. I've seen Oliver twice. Phantom, thanks to Mrs. Jenks, that was an anniversary present. I've seen Les Mis, and then I've seen a number of operas. So I've seen Tosca, La Boheme. What else have I seen? No, I haven't seen that live. I've seen The Mikado. Things that I want to see are Matilda. I've seen a load of them on DVD and that as well. So, Irascible is being naughty. You've seen Oliver and Phantom of the Opera as well. Phantom is brilliant.
Oh, won't let me park up there.
Wizard of Oz.
Oh, well.
Where are you? I'm just coming up to the petrol station now.
Right, well, I'm just going to pop into the petrol station and get some postcards. And
Yeah?
a ball. And there's a ball I can buy. Going to get a ball. And some postcards. So
Well, why don't you get some Christmas cards and then you can take them to Nelson's shop and post them?
No, I don't want to see any more cards.
Or actually, don't take them to Nelson's shop. You want to go home and wait for Nelson to come to you in his smart little red van.
Yeah.
Give him some work to do.
Might be waiting for a while then.
You're tempted to watch I've seen La La Land. La La Land is pretty good. You're the mod, Scotsman. You're the mod, but we know that he was being very naughty. Oh, Globbits, hello and welcome. I think in the sense of justice, he should have to explain why he shouldn't visit the naughty step, and if his explanation is phenomenal, then he'll get away with it. But if not, then I think that we should stick him there. What do you guys reckon to that?
Good idea.
Let him explain why he shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Irascible, start explaining. You have one message. Don't make it too long.
Yeah, go on, Robert.
Right, I'm coming into the petrol station now. I see Nelson. And I see CK.
Right then, we might as well start leaving then, I guess.
Yep. Because it made me laugh and I can't deny it. Did it make me laugh? I can't replay the video, but I'm sure somebody can. And that's his defence. That is the whole thing on which his defence lays, is because I might have sniggered slightly at it.
Well, I think
So-
you should call it not acceptable.
I think that's a poor defence.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like I'm just taking your wood now, Sam.
Oh dear. You didn't hit a note. No, I didn't hit. I don't remember laughing. How do I plead guilty? Oh, well, if you're pleading guilty, right, that's fine. Decision made. And he says he'd do it again.
Oh,
Well, then obviously punishment is in order.
yeah.
I wish I had a gavel take him down. Avenue Q as well. That's a very weird one to say the least. I'd like to see Jekyll and Hyde the musical. I've seen it on YouTube, but I'd like to see it live. Banish him to the bowels of Hull. Yes, definitely. Hull is where he's going.
Hey, what?
Hey, what?
Who's going to Hull?
Irascible.
I'm going up there next week.
No,
Someone
not
tell
Hull.
you to go. Did someone say to you, hole, hole, hole?
Oh dear.
And you went, I could
CK, you're going to get banned.
Oh, CK.
Yeah.
hole, hole, hole.
Hull. I'll tell you who told him that, CK. It was a green giant.
Hole, 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 green giant.
I'm at the toll station.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're on our way. We're just getting onto the motorway. Bed knobs and broomsticks. Oh well, if we're going into films, I've seen loads of films, musicals, and operas. So, if you like musicals, go and see an opera. Specifically, have it with like the translations on. Oh, Nelsam, I was supposed to show you. If you come through here,
I've just done it.
oh yeah, I'm following you. I thought I thought I was following CK.
No. In typical pantomime tradition, I'm behind you.
We've gone from musicals and opera to pantomime.
Trust CK to bring us down from culture.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh yes, you do. Oh dear. Does that mean that I'm the bearded lady? Mary Pop. Whilst we're on the subject of Mary Poppins, let's ask a certain person who's in this room with me what what she thinks of Mary Poppins. Mrs. Jenks can. Mrs. Jenks
I can tell
cannot
you
stand that.
Do you want to watch it again? You sounded enthusiastic then.
Hold on.
Oh dear.
I think Mrs. Jenks sounds like Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm back. Mrs. Jenks, Nelson says you sound enthusiastic. Do you want to watch it again? I call it her favourite film. Blood Brothers is probably.
With a hint of sarcasm, then, Captain.
Hey?
A favourite film with a hint of sarcasm.
Yep. Blood Brothers was probably the only one which wasn't on film. Yeah. They never did make a film of that, did they? They should have. That would have been a brilliant film. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. You think Mrs. Jenks will love Mary Poppins? She does secretly.
I think your dinner's just gone in the bin.
And it's not even finished cooking yet.
It
Yeah.
won't be finished.
No, probably not. Flying Scotsman says, Mrs. Jenks, you're insulting a Disney classic.
They say Sound of Music, then we're talking. So Mary Poppins.
Oh, Mrs. Jenks sounds like, sounds like Mary Poppins.
Oh,
Gav, you are on dangerous ground.
oh, Gav, you're,
Some enemies.
Gav, you're on dangerous grounds there. Oh, Gav, you're already in hospital. You're already in hospital. She'd put you back, I tell you, for that one. Apparently, you sound like Mrs. Mary Poppins.
Well, since they all love Mary Poppins, it must mean I'm quite loved too. Besides hating
Oh, all right.
I take it as a compliment.
Oh, aren't you lucky, Gav? She took that as a compliment.
Aha, told you.
She says since you all love Mary Poppins, then you must love her.
Yeah.
And actually, I will fully agree. Mrs. Jenks is practically perfect in every way.
Oh.
Creeping.
You definitely will get your dinner tonight.
They've all gone creeping.
You're already in the doghouse.
Is Mrs. Jenks making gruel for supper? If she had the recipe, I think she would be. Just give her a spoonful of sugar and she'll be alright. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
I don't know why I'm laughing because I've never watched Mary Poppins. I've got no idea whether it's any good or not.
Oh, it is good. The classic.
It is a classic.
Yeah.
What actually, that is a good question for chat as well. What is everybody's favourite Christmas classic film?
Sound of music.
So,
Wonderful Life.
okay.
Whoa.
Um,
Christmas.
Have you changed yours, Gav? Because you were just
Yeah. White Christmas.
White Christmas. Oh, okay. Because if you'd have stuck with Sound of Music, you'd have stayed in Mrs. Jenks's Good Books.
Ooh.
Because she loves that one.
Ooh, Sound of Music.
Die Hard. Yeah, Die Hard is a typical classic one.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
When he was like, when he was on his own at Christmas, where his parents left him. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Scrooge.
Whatever's.
Die Hard is
Chitty
a
Chitty
classic.
Bang Bang.
Yeah, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was always one of my favourites.
Yeah, or
You're my
Herbie.
the originals though, not the Lindsay Lohan ones.
No, the originals.
The
like
originals,
Love
yeah.
Bugs yeah. And Herbie Goes Bananas and all those sort of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
You're my little chuchi face, my uchi coochie woochie little chuchi face.
You singing to Mrs. Jenks again?
No,
Oh.
that's from what's we call it, isn't it? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Mm-hmm.
It's the song that the king sings to the wife when he's trying to kill her. Every time I look at you, I sigh. I'm sure that corner wasn't supposed to be taken at 55, but I've just done it. Bill Murray in Scrooged. The Great Escape, or is that Easter? I don't know.
Oh, Great Escape. No. That's it.
Oh,
And
that hurt.
And every Christmas isn't complete without a Bond movie.
Yeah, but which one?
Well,
I don't know.
I
Well,
got Doctor No.
I go Octopussy. Oh, come on, there's a train in it. It's got to be a hands down winner.
Oh no, Skyfall!
I've not actually seen that.
Oh no, GoldenEye.
That's not bad.
Got Gronk in it, Gronk.
Which is the one with Jonathan Pryce in it?
Tomorrow Never Dies.
Is that the one where they're on the stealth ship?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that one.
that's...
Anna Quayle, who played the Baroness from that film, was in Grange Hill. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Flying Scots.
Here we go, right behind me.
Flying Scotsman has never seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Oh, here we go. Who's this? Here we go. Who's this? Who's this? Get out the way.
Whoa! Speedy Gonzales.
I'm only doing 30. Can't get back in front.
Yeah, coming by in that Volvo. Yeah, you can stick at 30.
What's the other thing that I was going to say about people, films? I'll tell you what is one of my favourites, but I haven't seen it for years. Arthur with Dudley Moore.
Oh, yeah. Arthur 2 on the Rocks is better.
Hey?
Arthur 2 on the Rocks.
No, I still prefer the first.
That's the second one. Though.
No, I still prefer the first.
Mm.
That was a classic film. We used to like watching that.
Hmm.
And actually, I liked the Dudley Moore Christmas film as well, where he plays the elf that runs away.
Santa Claus the movie.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember. If I start singing "You're My Little Chutchy Face" to Mrs. Jenks, then she should start worrying. Do you know what that song is, Mrs. Jenks?
Well, I heard you say that it's when the king tried to kill his wife.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It's the Baron and the Baroness. One of your all-time favourites is E.T. Oh, E.T. is a classic. What are the classic movies do I like watching? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Now that's a classic.
Titfield Thunderbolt is a classic.
Yep.
That's definitely a classic.
Have you guys ever seen The Train with Burt Lancaster?
No.
No. If you want a classic train film, that one's good.
I'll tell you another classic train film, which you may or may not have heard of or seen, is Train of Events, about a train accident.
No, I've not seen that one. I might have to find
It's
that.
very, very old, and do any of you remember Jack Warner, who played Dixon of Dock Green?
Yeah.
No.
He actually has a limp, and the limp was caused while filming Train of Events. And it's all about a train accident and the filming and the different passengers on the train leading up to the accident itself.
Ah, okay.
So it's all based around this one train accident. Very, very good. If any of you get a chance to have a look, it is very, very good. It's a very old black and white film, but very good.
I like the General.
Yeah.
One.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
I saw that a few months ago, and that was really good. Back to the Future, yeah, always a classic. Jaws, I've never seen. Who remembers the movie The Big Bus? Short Circuit, Jurassic Park. Again, I didn't really get on with Jurassic Park.
Battery's not included.
Hey, what? Battery's not included?
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
Oh yeah, it's a good film, that one.
Yeah, it's classic. Yeah, classic.
Sprinter says he's surprised that nobody mentioned The Flight of the Navigator. Thinking
Wasn't
of
that a Spielberg film,
Yeah.
Gary? Yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favourites is The Flight of the Phoenix. Both. It's one of the few films that I like both the original and the remake. I do like the remake of that film. We're going through some stunning scenery.
I just thought I'd give you a view of what you were carrying last time.
That's what I had last.
Yeah, that's the view I had last
Okay.
time. Farmer John, hey, welcome. He says fried green tomatoes. I don't.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Okay, now we're getting into stuff that I don't actually know.
Yeah.
In fact, I know this is your truck now, Sam.
Shawshank
Pardon?
Redemption.
I know this is your truck because it's still got Nell Sam was here scribbled on one of the bits of wood.
Yeah. Some of them old classic films. Genius. And then there's some that you expected to become classics when they were filmed and when they were released, but never did. Like Space Jam. Space Jam was set up to be the classic Bugs Bunny film with Michael Jordan and all of that. Never happened. The Goonies. Ah, yeah. Now that is a film I need to see again. I haven't seen that for ages.
The Goonies.
The Goonies.
The Explorers was okay as well. Oh,
They're remaking Flight of the Navigator. All the Herbies. Indiana Jones. Never seen much Indiana Jones, to be honest with you.
yeah, you probably wouldn't like the second one
No?
because of all the
Temple
bugs,
Doom. Oh
because of all the
no.
because of all the bugs and the insects and things.
Oh, yeah, don't.
And the snake.
Oh my god, I'm gonna crash into him! Ah!
You watch this not open. Oh no, it did. Total of £11 paid by the employer. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Honey, I Blew Up the Kids as well.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, we're going back into musicals now, are we?
Mm.
Looks like it.
Oh, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Ghostbusters. Oliver was one of my favourites. I did like watching Oliver.
Here comes Gav.
Yeah.
Straight through you.
Yep.
Now I'm catching notes.
Original Planet of the Apes. A bit like the original War of the Worlds, which I've never seen.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, again, not really seen. Big Trouble in Little China. Not seen that one either, Farmer John.
Escape from LA.
No, not seen that.
What about Coming to America?
No,
Um,
I'm not a big film buff. I'm really not. What have they said to you playing the PC in hospital then, Gav?
well, I can't really say on here.
Hmm?
I'll tell you in Discord. Not loud.
Oh, okay. But they're letting you play the game, yeah?
They are on my let me play it on my laptop here because I've got the own room.
Sorry, say that again, Gav. Mr. Jenks was just saying something.
I've got my own room, so I can play it on my own room.
Okay. So they don't actually know that you're playing the game.
No,
Okay.
no. They think I'm chatting to the dad.
So if there's anybody here from the hospital watching this stream, Gav isn't playing any game.
Yeah, we don't know who Gav is, people from the
No.
hospital.
No, we don't.
We don't know who he
No.
is. He's nothing to do with us at all on this channel.
No.
I'm going to ignore that. Right, I'm in Nice. So, do you know if they're planning any more updates to this or to ATS?
Who knows?
Oh dear, messed that up.
I do not know.
I mean, the only thing I can think they're doing at the moment with like ETS updates is probably just fixing any small bugs that they've got with the last
Yeah,
game update and also the Italy stuff.
yeah.
And the special transport one as well.
Yeah, I've seen
Nuns
some
on
people
the
play
run.
that already. I'll have to give that a go at some point.
I've got it. It's good. Oh, it's very good.
I've just crashed.
Sprinter, that Nuns on the Run, wasn't that Robbie Coltrane and Eric
Yeah, it
Idle?
was.
That was a
Yeah.
good film.
Yes.
It was
Yeah,
it was a bit
no
like
family
Sister
gets
Act, but
stuck there.
better. No Country for Old Men. The original 11 Angry Men. That's a classic. If you haven't seen that film and you want an introduction to black and white films, that is the film to see. Mrs. Jenks and some of her family and friends liked like action movies.
Oh, Gal, we?
And they were like, oh, and I said, well, come round, let's watch 11 Angry Men. And they were like, what's this that you put on? And they started talking through the beginning of it, and then about 5 minutes in, they were like telling each other to shut up so that they could watch the film and figure out what was going on.
Yeah, it is a good film.
It's a brilliant film. It was. 12 Angry Men, that's the one. So I always think it's 11. Right. I'm dropping off my job. And that will end the stream. Gav, just to let you know, Mrs. Jenks has sent her condolences and wishes that you'll get better soon.
Thank you.
Right, there we go. Let's see what the damage penalty is this time. But at least we're in a point whereby the damage penalty isn't too bad. Bear in mind we started the stream with £2,000. We're ending the stream with about 10,000, maybe 11. So that came out at tolerable. Four grand for that. The Longest Day.
Oh, that's a good film.
And, oh, The Muppets, definitely. The Muppet Christmas Carol with Michael Caine playing Scrooge. And also, thinking of Michael Caine, The Ipcress File was another good one. The Ghost Train. Not seen that one, Sprinter. Anyway, right. My money, £11,266. Yes, it's going up. Finally. Let's just pop to the bank and see. We can't repay any of this yet. This one will probably be the first one to go. But yeah, no, we will be paying these off very slowly, I'm sure. Brilliant. We're in that kind of a good position. 633 Squadron, Mike Baldwin. I should get it. Good movie. I'll see what I can. Oh, the Dam Busters.
Yes. No,
Anyway.
that is a classic.
Anyway, it's enough about apparently Scotsman is watching A Muppet Christmas Carol. It's on TV in Canada right now. The Renaissance Man is a good film.